Yeah, Veera Venkata, you will get the access, Google Drive access, Google Classroom access. Maybe today you will get access. Okay. So yeah, our admin is available. So he already checked the email address. So definitely you'll get the access, Google Drive access. Okay. Which is Google Classroom. So I give you unmute. So if you have any questions, you can raise your hand, please. I give you unmute. Okay. So meanwhile, I can, yeah, remove the unmute because recording will be disturbed. Okay. So end of the session, definitely I'll give you unmute. Everyone, you can speak up. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Anyone new guys joined today? First session? Any new guys joined today? First session? Can you raise your hand, please? Or else you can chat in the chat box. My voice is a little low. Fine. Is it fine now? Is it clear to you, everyone? Is it fine now? Is it okay now? Anyone, can you confirm, please? Others, can you confirm, please? My voice is clear now. Right. Yeah. So, Veera Venkata, you can check it out. You can check your speaker. You can increase your volume. Fine. Others are able to hear me. So, you can check your speaker volume. Okay. Fine. So, Veera Venkata, this is your first session. Veera Venkata, this is your first session. You can, yeah, log out and log in one more time so that you will get the access, proper volume, proper voice you will get. So just sign out and sign in one more time. I mean, log out and log in from the meeting. Fine. Yeah. So far we completed 5 sessions, right? DevOps introduction, cloud introduction, technical questions, general questions, and SDLC and servers basics, right? So in the last session, we discussed about servers basics, right? Yeah. Today we are going to discuss about networking basics. Yeah. Before going to this networking basics, anyone newly joined, can you please raise your hand? Or else you can chat in the chat box. Yeah. Venkata, you joined, right? Rejoin, right? Is it fine now? Right. So this is your first session or you already attended Veera Venkata? First session or previous sessions attended? Already attended. Okay, good. Fine. Yeah. So in the Google Classroom, I uploaded documents. Anyone downloaded the documents? Can you please confirm? Anyone downloaded the documents? Yeah, Manjunath is a new attendee. You attended yesterday, right? Yeah, you will get the recording sessions. You can continue, Manjunath. Okay. Yeah. In the Google Classroom, I uploaded documents. Anyone downloaded? Can you please chat in the chat box? Can you confirm anyone? Anyone access the documents? So servers networks basics also, servers networks concepts also uploaded. PDF document. So the people who are registered, they can access the documents. Okay. So I'll show you how to access quickly before going to the session. Yeah, just go and search here classroom.google.com. Classroom.google.com. Switch the account. See your email, your email account, right? So this is my email ID. Yeah. Now look at this, everyone. Sorry, here. This is our batch, right? I check in the previous batch. This is our batch. Look at this, everyone. So these are the documents which I uploaded. Okay. So here today uploaded servers and networks document PDF, right? So if you want to download this, click on this. Now click on Introduction to Servers and Networks. Click here. So this is PDF document. Look at this. This is the PDF document. So whatever concepts we discussed in the last session, I uploaded all the concepts, even networking concepts also uploaded here. Today's concepts also uploaded here, right? So this is the PDF document. Yeah, how can we download this? Yeah, once you open this, go to here. We have three dots, right? Click on this. Open in new tab. Click on Open in new tab. Here you can download. Click on Download. Click on Download, right? So directly can click on Download, or else click on three dots here. Click on Download. Okay. So this documents you can store in your laptop. You can download and you can store. You can save in your laptop. Okay. So these documents are having very good information, right? So these are the basic concepts, but very important in interviews. We'll get the interview questions also, right? Yeah, you can download all these documents into your laptop and you can store in your laptop. Okay. So whenever you are going to attend the interviews, okay, you can just go through this. Terminology is very, very important. Terminology, right? And the concepts are very important here. Clustering concepts. Today we are going to discuss. Fine. Yeah. So make sure everyone access these documents. You can go through the documents and you can download into your laptop, and recordings also you'll get the access, right? So recordings 1 year access. Okay. Recordings will not be downloaded. You can access 1 year. Fine. Yeah. So till 1 year you can go through the recordings anytime, any from your mobile or from your laptop, you can access the recordings with the proper credentials. Okay, we provide you credentials. Okay, fine. Yeah, let's get started. So videos, yeah, while accessing, you require proper internet access, internet connectivity, right? So internet connectivity should be proper internet connectivity, bandwidth required. So definitely that will be accessible. Okay, you can check it out. Internet connectivity, you can access. Vidya. Okay, fine. Now let's get started. So the people who are registered, you will get the access, Sandy. So far, the people who are not registered, okay, you can register today or tomorrow morning. Tomorrow link will be completely changed. Meeting link will be changed tomorrow. Okay, because day after tomorrow, tomorrow we are going to start. Tomorrow we are going to start um, AWS, right? Yeah. So today is sixth session, right? Six sessions we allowed, right? Yeah. So the people who are not registered, you can register today or tomorrow. You'll get this Google Classroom access, and also you'll get the meeting link, new link, and recordings access also. Fine. Yeah. Make sure you can register today or tomorrow morning. Fine. If you're interested. Let's get started. So this server introductions, servers, types of servers, first phase of implementation, second phase of implementation, third phase of implementation, right? Fourth phase, which is a Docker, right? So we already discussed, right? Today, we are going to discuss about networking part. So which is very, very important part. Look at this, everyone. So computer networks. So basically, what is network, anyone? Network and ఏంటండి? Anyone? What is network? What is networking? In general, network అంటే ఏంటండి? Anyone? What is network? Yeah. So network is a group of servers or group of resources. So why we require group of servers, group of resources? To share the information, to share the information, to share the resources, right? So why we require group? To share the information, to share the resources, right? Yeah, in real-time projects, okay, so without which, right, we cannot access the resources. So every organization, they're using networking, different networks we have, right? Let's move on. Look at this, everyone. So what is networking? What is networking, right? A computer network is a system in which multiple computers are connected to each other to perform, to share the resources, to share the information. And okay, a computer network is a system in which multiple computers are connected to each other to share information and resources. Fine. Look at this, everyone. So this is LAN connectivity, computer network, right? So these are all desktops, right? These are all desktops. So we connect through cable to share the resources, to share the information. Fine. Yeah. So every organization, they're using different networks. What are those different networks? Let's try to understand here. Look at this. What are the important types of networks available? What are the important types of networks available, right? So let us go with one by one. Look at this. We have four networks available, which are PAN, LAN, WAN, and MAN. Personal area network, local area network, wide area network, metropolitan area network. We have four networks available, types of networks. Let us go with one by one. What is PAN? Yeah, PAN is a personal area network. It stands for, right? So is a computer network formed around a person. Formed around a person. It generally consists of a computer, mobile, or personal digital assistant. PAN can be used for establishing communication among these personal devices. What are those? Right? For connecting to a digital network and the internet. Look at this. So these are the PAN devices. For example, so while working on any activity or any deployments or anything, even in personal laptop also, while browsing internet, while working on any paintbrush or Excel sheets, normally what we will do, so along with the laptop, we use the Bluetooth mouse, sometimes Bluetooth keyboard, Bluetooth headset, Bluetooth mic, Bluetooth printer, scanner, etc. Right? So these are all the Bluetooth devices, right? So this Bluetooth devices we can use within the room or within the floor. There is a distance limitation, right? So PAN is a computer network formed around a person. Formed around a person. It generally consists of a computer, mobile, or personal digital assistant, right? PAN can be used for establishing communication among these personal devices for connecting to a digital network and the internet. So here, for example, while working on any activity, so we can use the Bluetooth mouse, right? Or else Bluetooth keyboard, Bluetooth headset, right? We can, yeah, we can, uh, yeah, we can add this. We can take this Bluetooth headset and we can run the audios. We can move in the room. We can move in the floor, right? Yeah. Now look at this, everyone. So what are the advantages of PAN, personal area network? Yeah, PAN networks are relatively secure and safe. PAN networks PAN networks are very secure and safe, right? Because less distance, very less distance, right? There is a distance limitation. Fine. It offers only short range solution up to 10 meters. So if you move to more than 10 meters, we'll get some disturbance, right? We'll get some noise, right? Yeah, strictly restricted to a smaller area within the room or within the floor only, right? Yeah, disadvantages. Look at this. Here, only one disadvantage, which is distance limits. So within the 10 meters only, we can use the PAN devices. Fine. Yeah. Next one. Look at this. This is very, very important. So every organization they're using this. Okay, which is a LAN. What is LAN? Local area network. It's a group of network devices that allows communication between various connected devices. It covers the smallest area such as colleges, schools, hospitals, so on. So within the schools, within the hospitals, within the colleges, within the factories, we use the LAN connectivity, right? So for example, when we visit any hospital or any college or school, so when you tell that student name or patient name, they can easily track the details, right? So because of LAN connectivity, so we can connect our information through network to the server, right? And we can get the information. Servers normally configure in server room. So through LAN, we can connect our server and we can access the data, right? Look at this. This is LAN connectivity. So this is the server. We can host the server on server room data center. So through hub or switch, we can connect our server through LAN connectivity, local area network. So either we can use laptop or desktop to connect our information from the server, right? Even printers also can connect to the LAN. Fine. Now look at this. Advantage of LAN. What are the advantages here? Yeah, computer resources like hard disk, DVD RAM, and printers can share local area networks. So normally there is a school, there is a school. So LAN connectivity. Okay. So there is a school. In the school, there are 5 floors, Andy. There are 5 floors. In the school, there are five floors, right? Yeah. So here 10th class students, 10th and ninth students. Okay. 10th and ninth. So here 8th and 7th class. Okay. Like this. Okay. 6th and 5th class. So here remaining children. Okay. Yeah. So here we have 5 floors in the school. Okay. Instead of configuring printers in each floor, instead of configuring printers in each floor, so normally what we will do, we can configure printer in the either second floor or third floor. Only one printer we can configure in the second floor or third floor, right? So this printer we can configure as a network printer, right? So once we configure this printer as network printer, so anyone can access from any floor. So once we send the request, once we print the document, the request will go through the LAN connectivity. So the LAN connectivity, the request will go to the printer like this, right? So due to this, what will happen? So when we configure network printer, what will happen? Hardware costing will be reduced. Instead of configuring printers in every floor, we can configure only one printer in either second floor or third floor, right? So that we can print the documents from any floor. So that what will happen? Costing will be reduced, right? So these are the advantages of LAN. Look at this. Computer resources like hard disk, DVD RAM, printers can share local area networks. This significantly reduces the cost of hardware purchases. So data of all network users can store on a single hard disk of server computer. It will be easy to manage the data at only one place, which makes data more secure. So normally in the schools, server we configure in either third floor or second floor server, right? We can access from any floor, right? Through LAN connectivity. So that what will happen? Data we stored in the central location, right? So that we can secure our data. We can secure our data. Clear, right, everyone? Yeah. So these are the advantages. Next one, disadvantages. Look at this. Yeah. Unauthorized users can access critical data of an organization in case LAN admin is not able to secure centralized data repository. So our LAN admin is not capable. So definitely hackers will enter into the network. They can hack, right? So that is why LAN admin should be capable. So currently we are not using LAN connectivity and all. We are using cloud infrastructure, right? So, but this terminology is very, very important. So before going to discuss about cloud environment, first we need to understand this. Okay. This terminology is very, very important. Fine. Next one, look at this. MAN connectivity, metropolitan area network, right? Look at this. Yeah, it covers the largest area than LAN, such as small towns, cities, etc. MAN connects two or more computers that reside within the same or completely different cities, right? Metropolitan. Look at this. So here, schools, hospitals, colleges, factories, right? So through MAN connectivity, metropolitan area network, we can connect our factories, schools, hospitals, so on. Advantage of MAN. So look at this. It offers fast communication using high-speed carriers like fiber optic cables. Yeah, in Hyderabad, so Geo launches a few years back, right? So by the time they cut the road, they put the cables inside of the road. The cables, fiber optic cables. So bit costlier cables and very faster, right? Yeah. It provides excellent support for an extensive size network and greater access to WANs. A MAN network mostly includes some area of city or entire city. Within the city or different cities also you can configure this MAN connectivity. So Secunderabad, Hyderabad, right? Like that, twin cities, we can configure this MAN connectivities. So by using fiber optic cables, so the signal will go through the lightning. Signal go through the lightning, right? Yeah. What are the disadvantages of MAN connectivity? Let's try to understand here. Yeah, you need more cables to establish MAN connection from one place to another. A MAN network is thought to make the system secure from hackers because more distance, right? So here we required network administrators. We required network administrators. Next one. What is WAN? Wide area network. Look at this. It covers the largest area than LAN as well as MAN, such as a country and a continent, etc. So country to country, continent to continent. WAN is expensive and should or might not be owned by one organization. Okay, so because bit costlier, country to country, continent to continent, right? So here we use the satellite medium, satellite communication used for wide area networks, right? So that is why group of companies, they subscribe the satellite communication. Look at this. This is a combination of LAN, WAN, and MAN. What are the advantages of WAN? Look at this. WAN helps you to cover a larger geographical area. Therefore, business offices situated at longer distance can easily communicate. Okay. So WAN connections work using radio transmitters and receivers built into client devices. Okay. So we use the radio transmitters to communicate to communicate country to country, continent to continent. Disadvantages. Look at this. The initial setup cost of investment is very higher. So initially, when you want to set up, that is a bit costlier. It is difficult to maintain the WAN network. You need skilled technicians and network administrators, right? There are more errors and issues because of the wide coverage and the use of different technologies, right? So country to country, continent to continent, right? We'll get some errors sometimes, network issues, right? Yeah. So this is theoretical part and don't get bored, okay? So because this terminology is very, very important. Look at this, everyone. So this is the combination of LAN, WAN, and MAN. LAN, WAN, and MAN. Yeah. So from here, it is very important. Look at this, everyone. Next one is IP addresses. IP addresses. Okay. So what is IP and anyone? What is IP address, anyone? What is IP address, anyone? IP full form is Internet Protocol, right? Internet protocol. So what is IP? What is IP normally? Yeah. So IP is the unique address of every device. To identify the device in the network, we use the IP address. So for example, my laptop IP, if I want to check my laptop IP, so go to command prompt. Look at this, everyone. ipconfig is the command. This is my IP address. This is my IP address, right? So 192.168.0.104. So here it is showing something like IPv4, IP version 4. Currently, we are using IP version 4, right? So IP version 6 also we are using, right? So, but most of the companies, most of the organizations, they're using, most of the project teams, they're using IP version 4. Maybe going forward, after 1 year, 2 years, most of the companies, they switch to the IP version 6. So this is a bit advanced one. Okay. Yeah, IPs, we'll discuss about IPs, okay, while working on AWS services. So what is IPv4? What is IPv6? So definitely we'll go very deep dive. Okay. So these are the just basics only. Okay. So here, this is my laptop IP. This is subnet. What is subnet? I explain. This is a default gateway address. Okay. Now look at this. So IP stands for Internet Protocol. Yeah. An IP address is a unique address that identify a device on the internet or a local network, which is a set of rules governing the format of data sent via the internet or local network. Right? Look at this. So this is my IP address. This is my IP address, IPs. So here we have different IPs, right? So these are the ranges: 192.168.1.1, 75.75.75.75. So like this, different ranges. This ranges will be covered in AWS. So wait for few sessions. Okay. Next one, types of IP addresses. What are the types available? Let's try to understand here. Yeah, there are various classifications of IP addresses, and each category further contains some types. Look at this. First one, normally every laptop or desktop or server, how many IPs will be there? Anyone? Laptop or desktop or server, how many IPs will be there? Only one IP. Laptop, physical server, or physical desktop. Only one IP will be there. Every system is having one IP. So my laptop also having one IP, right? So this IP is mainly for network communication, right? Network IP. So physical servers, physical laptop, physical desktops having only one IP. But cloud side, we have three IPs only. Cloud side, we have three IP addresses. What are those? Look at this. Private IP address and public IP address, and also elastic IP address. Every cloud server is having three IPs only. Okay. So private IP address, which is static IP. What is static IP? Which is permanent IP, right? So this is mainly for internal communication. So I'm talking about cloud only, not physical. In cloud environments, cloud servers, right? Every server is having three IP addresses: private IP address, public IP address, elastic IP address. Okay. So private IP is the static IP, which is a permanent IP, which will not be changed, right? Until you terminate your server, until you delete your server. This IP will not be changed, right? So what is public IP? Public IP is a dynamic IP. This IP will be changed every time when you start your server, right? So public IP is a IP. This IP is mainly for to connect our server. To connect our server, we use the public IP. This IP will be changed. So when you start your server every time, right? So elastic IP is a static IP again. So this is not free of cost, Andy. This is a bit costlier. Let us go back to AWS console quickly. Look at this, everyone. Look at this. In my console, I have a server here. how to create AWS account, how can we connect the AWS account? I explain tomorrow, Andy. So wait for one session. So definitely explain. So today, end of the session, I'll show you how to create AWS account. Okay. Yeah. Look at this, everyone. So this is my AWS console, right? Yeah. So click on EC2. Yeah. AWS account is free, Andy. 1 year free. 1 year free. Look at this. So this is my Docker server, other batch server. I just want to start this server. Look at this, everyone. So currently it is not, it is in stopped state, right? Now it is being ready. So wait for a few seconds. This will be ready. Once it is ready, I'll show you public IP, private IP, elastic IP. Look at this, everyone. So once the service started, look at this public IP v4 address, IP version 4 address. This is the public IP v4 address. Okay. So private IP v4 address. So private IP is the static IP. This IP will not be changed until you delete your server, right? So this is the public IP. This is mainly for, yeah, to connect our server, we use the public IP. To connect our server, we use the public IP. So once you log in into the server, we always use the private IP address for internal communication. So what about third IP, which is elastic IP? Scroll here, scroll down. There is a network and security, right? Here we have elastic IPs. So we need to get the IP from data center. We need to get the IP from AWS data center. How to get the IP? How can we allocate the IP to the server? Practically, I'll show you. Practically, we can work on that. Okay. So elastic IPs, we need to allocate from data center. Okay. So practically, we can configure the IP and we can attach to the server. We can use the server, right? So in real-time projects, we get the requirements like this. Okay. So client asks you to get the elastic IP from data center. They ask you to assign the IP to the server. How can we get the IP? How can we assign to the server? So practically, I'll show you. Wait for a few sessions. Clear, right, everyone? So currently, we're talking about IP addresses. Look at this. So these are the three IPs: private IP address, public IP, and elastic IP. Clear, right? Any questions up to here, anyone? Anyone having any questions here? Anyone having any questions, you can ask me. Fine. Yeah. Next one. What is subnet? Subnet. Subnet is a small network. Subnetwork. Subnet is a small network, subnetwork, right? Yeah. For example, look at this. There is a project which is a DBS project, which is a Singapore project, right? Which is a DBS bank. Okay. So for DBS project, so they have 1,000 servers, 1,000 servers, 1,000 servers for the project. Okay. Yeah. So 1,000 servers they created and they configure in the server room or else AWS vendor, AWS data center. They configure in the AWS data center. Okay. So in which in 1,000 servers, 300 servers are development servers, 300 servers are QA, quality assurance servers, 400 servers are prod servers, right? So different set of servers. In the 400 servers, prod servers, we have databases also, DB, right? Yeah, normally DB servers, we should not allow inbound traffic. DB servers, we should not allow inbound traffic. Inbound signal should not allow. If you allow inbound traffic to the DB servers, there may be chances to leak the data. That is why what we will do, we can segregate as a subnets. Subnet is nothing but Subnetwork. Instead of the large network, we can create subnetwork, small network like this. So this is one subnet. This is another subnet. This is also another subnet. Okay. So here subnet 1, 2, and 3. Right. So here we have development servers, dev 300 servers. So here we have QA, quality assurance, 300 servers, testing servers. Here we have prod 400 servers. Right. So here we have DB also, database. So database servers we should not allow inbound traffic, right? So that is why to restrict the inbound traffic, we need to create the subnets. Okay. So here, if you create all the servers in the same subnet, they can communicate each other. For example, in the classroom, we are 17 people. We are 17 people available. We can talk each other, right? We can speak each other, right? So if you segregate to other rooms, they cannot speak each other because of the security end. Okay. Yeah. So here, when we create the subnet, yeah, we can create the subnet rules. By using the subnet rules, we can restrict the inbound outbound traffic. Understanding, right? So while working on VPC in AWS, definitely will go very deep dive. Look at this. So what is subnet? Subnet is a small network, subnetwork. So here, these are the subnetworks. Look at this, everyone. These are the subnetworks, small networks. To control inbound, outbound traffic, we use the subnetworks. Clear, right, everyone? Next one. What is network switch? Network switch and ANT, right? So this is the traditional switch. I'll show you. Look at this, everyone. This is the traditional switch. Currently, we are not using this. In real-time projects, we are not using this. We are using AWS resources. Okay. A switch is a device in a computer network that connects other devices together. Multiple data cables are plugged into a switch to enable communication between different networked devices. Okay. So normally we can connect the LAN cable to the switch and we can share the resources. We can share the data, information, right? Yeah. Next one. What is gateway? Gateway is a router and network router. Gateway is a router. Look at this, everyone. Here, look at this, everyone. For example, this is one network. This is another network. This network range is 10.0.0.0/8, right? So this network range is 20.0.0.0/8, right? So there are two different networks. If you want to communicate, so this PC to this PC, this PC to PC4 to PC5, how can we communicate? It will not allow to communicate. That is why we need to enable the network gateway, which is a network router, to enable the communication. Okay. So by using the network gateways, gateway is nothing but simple. It is like a door, Andy. For example, we have two rooms, Andy. We have two rooms. If you want to communicate one room to other room, what we require? Door, right? Same way, this is the door. Gateway is the door to communicate. Clear, right, everyone? Yeah. Next one, look at this, everyone. What is firewall? Anyone having idea? What is firewall? Firewall and ఏంటండి? Yeah. Someone saying security. Okay. Network security device, Andy. Firewall is a network security device. Look at this. Yeah, firewalls are network security systems that prevent unauthorized access to a network. It can be a hardware or software unit that filters the incoming outgoing traffic within the network, right? So normally, for example, if you want to connect your office network, you have office laptop, You have official laptop, office laptop. So you want to connect your office network. How can you connect? ఎలా కనెక్ట్ అవుతారు? Anyone? By using VPN, right? VPN. VPN is the firewall, and VPN is the firewall, right? Yeah, first we can connect VPN. VPN will allow you to connect your office network, right? Look at this. Yeah. So normally, if you want to connect office network, private network, our office network, so through internet, we can connect our VPN. VPN is the firewall, right? So it will VPN will check that the user is the authorized user or not. VPN, it will verify, it will validate the user is authorized user or not, right? The user is authorized user, it will allow you to connect to your office network. So normally we can access through internet, right? Internet is the most vulnerable network, very dangerous network. That is why we require firewalls here. Firewalls. Firewall is the VPN. So VPN validate the user and it will allow you to communicate to your office network, right? Yeah. Next one, look at this. It will deny the bad traffic. It will allow the good traffic. It will block the bad traffic. Okay. Next one. What is replication? What is failover? What is load balancer? Replication. What is replication? Anyone? Replication is the what is replication, Andy? Exact copy. Yes. Duplication, Andy. Yes. Correct. Replication is nothing but duplication, right? Yeah. So we have one copy. That copy I want to duplicate somewhere. That is replication. So failover. What is failover? So we have regions. In AWS, we have data centers. Look at this, everyone. In AWS, we have data centers. Look at this. Asia Pacific Mumbai is the data center. These are all data centers, regions. Mumbai, Osaka, Seoul, Singapore, Sydney, Tokyo. These are all data centers, Asia Pacific data centers. These are all America's data centers, US data centers, North Virginia, Ohio, North California, Oregon, right? Canada data center, Europe data centers, Frankfurt, Ireland, London, Paris, right? So these are all data centers, right? For example, our network and our resources are in Mumbai region. So normally backend AWS enable the failover. In case Mumbai data center is down, for example, in Mumbai data center, our project resource servers are available. In our project servers, we deployed Flipkart application. Flipkart application is running. So in case data center is down, what will happen? Flipkart will be down. Client business will be impacted. That is why AWS already enabled the failover. In case Mumbai region is down, we can access the application from Singapore region or Sydney region. AWS is giving high availability and high security. And since 2012, I'm working on AWS platform. So far, I haven't seen any single security concern, right? Because AWS is giving very good security and a very good availability, right? So 24/7, 365 days, applications will be available. Once we deploy on AWS servers, AWS platform, so application will not be down. So because AWS is providing two things and important things, interview question. High availability and also high security. These two are very important, right? If the AWS is unable to provide the availability and security, what will happen? ఏం జరగవచ్చు? In case AWS is unable to provide the high availability and high security, what will happen? For example, you are trying to book a product in Flipkart. Flipkart is not accessible. What we will do? We can switch into other website, right? Amazon shopping site, Myntra, Meesho, different websites are available. Same way, the AWS is unable to provide the security and availability. Eventually, the customers will switch to the other platforms, Azure GCP, right? So they have used competition. That is why, so AWS is giving very good security, very good availability. So that is why AWS occupied 33% of the market share. AWS is in first place, right? AWS is in first place. Every organization, every project team, they're using AWS. Along with AWS, they're using either Azure or GCP. So in our course, three clouds will be covered: AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, right? Because the multi-cloud is very, very important. Every organization, they're using multi-cloud. Clear, right, everyone? Yeah. Failover is nothing but in case one region is down, another region will take care of the resources. What is load balancer? Anyone? What is load balancer, anyone? Load balancing. Traffic balancing. Okay, good, Andy. Reduce the load. Okay, fine. Load balancer is nothing but, for example, in the team, 5 members working. 5 members working in the team, right? So everyone getting 20 requests per day. 20 requests per day, right? So yeah, total 100 requests, right? Equally distribute to the engineers. Okay. One fine day, they got 200 requests, total requests. So everyone, yeah, everyone distribute everyone to the 40 requests, right? That 200 by 5. Equally, the load will be balanced. Understanding, right, everyone? Load balancing is nothing but whatever the requests are coming in, whatever the load is coming in, that will be shared with the resources equally. There is a ELB concept in our AWS services, ELB, Elastic Load Balancer. While working on ELB, so practically we can work on that. Okay. Yeah. First of all, replication. Look at this, everyone. So this is the replication. Look at this, everyone. Yeah, this is the primary region. This is the secondary region, right? So on primary region, there is a data. This user is accessing primary region. So primary region is down, right? So second region already enabled replication, right? Same copy available in secondary region. Same data available in secondary region. So this user automatically fail over to secondary region. Understanding, right, everyone? In case primary is down, so secondary will be accessible automatically. So this primary is down. Same data available in secondary. This user can access from secondary region. For example, Flipkart application we deployed on Mumbai region. Mumbai is down. Users can access from Singapore. They will not understand from where we are accessing. Automatically, that will be failover to Singapore. Clear, right, everyone? Yeah. Someone asking, how is replication processed post recovery of failed site? Okay. So replication mechanism already enabled. Okay. So that will be taken care by AWS, Sandy. We don't need to worry about. That is already established. Okay. So once it is failover to second region, AWS team, they will work on the first region. They will bring back to normal state. So this region down issues, we don't need to worry about, Andy. As a DevOps engineer, as a cloud engineer, so we can access virtually the resources. Regions, zones will be taken care by AWS only. Understanding, right? Physical resources will be taken care by AWS only. Virtually, we can connect and we can work on the resources. Clear, right? Vijay, you understand, right? Replication already enabled for all the sites. Okay. We don't need to enable manually. Fine. Next one, look at this, everyone. failover and replication we discussed already. Next one, load balancing, right? So before going to discuss about load balancing, yeah, let's try to understand what is cluster. Cluster అంటే ఏంటండి? Anyone? What is cluster? Cluster is a group of servers, group of resources. What are the advantages of cluster? Load balancing and also fault tolerance. Load balancing, fault tolerance. So in the team, 5 members are working. The load will be equally balanced to everyone, right? That is load balancing. Fault tolerance. In case two guys left from the organization. So yeah, in the 5 members, 2 members left from the organization. What will happen? Project will not be stopped, right? Other 3 people take care of the requests, right? Yeah, look at this. So cluster is nothing but group of devices or group of servers, right? So benefits of clusters. Look at this. Load balancing and also fault tolerance. So equally the load will be balanced. Load will be balanced equally. These are the servers, right? So equally the request will be shared with the servers and they can, yeah, equally they can take the request. They provide the access. So in case 2 servers are down or 4 servers are down, project will not be stopped. Application will not be down. Clear, right, everyone? Cluster is nothing but group of servers or group of devices. Benefits of cluster is load balancing and fault tolerance. Clear, right? Next one. So why Linux? Every organization they're using Linux servers. So desktop side we are using Windows, but server side always we are using Linux. Why Linux? What is the importance of Linux? Okay. So here, look at this. So it is a free and open source, very secure, so many distributions available, fast performance. Okay. No viruses, no malwares, no slowdowns, no crashes, no costly repairs. That is why we are using Linux server side. So we always use in laptops, desktops, we are using Windows, right? So few people they are using Mac OS also, but most of the people, most of the project teams they are using Windows. Fine. Clear and everyone. Yeah, so these are the networking concepts, right? So this terminology is very, very important. So make sure everyone download the document and you can check the terminology. Okay. So tomorrow we are going to start AWS. Yeah, today I'll show you something like how to create AWS account. How to create AWS account. Let's try to understand today. Okay. So make sure everyone create the AWS account today or tomorrow morning. Right. So tomorrow we are going to start AWS. Okay. Yeah. Make sure everyone prepare your AWS account. Any questions and anyone? So please raise your hand if you have any questions. Yeah, Veera Venkata saying something different from Bash, Kali, Unix, something. Okay. Just a minute. Someone. Okay. Just a minute, please. So I'm getting some disturbance here. That is why I'm just reconfiguring this. Okay. Okay. Fine. Subnets we can create, and yes, subnets we can create. Someone asking. VPC we can create. Subnets also we can create. Yes, we can create. I'll show you practically. Fine. So now How to create AWS account? Let's try to understand how can we create the AWS account. Okay. Yeah. So this is the, any questions and anyone? Anyone having any questions? Quickly. I give you unmute. Okay. So you can ask me questions. You can raise your hand, please. I can give you unmute. Okay. Fine. So how to create AWS account? Let's try to understand quickly. It will take hardly 5 to 10 minutes, Andy. I don't take more than 10 minutes. Okay. So because tomorrow onwards, we're going to start AWS, right? That is why. So how to create AWS account? Let's try to understand. Yeah, if you want to create AWS account, aws.amazon.com is the URL. aws.amazon.com is the URL. Look at this. So click on create account. Click on create account. Click on this. Now look at this, everyone. Yeah. So here, root user email address and account name, something it is asking, right? So root user email address, you need to provide your email address here, right? So Gmail ID required. You can provide the email address here, and account name, your short name or full name, you can add here. You can provide here. Click on verify email address. So once you click on verify email address, you will get the verification code to your Gmail, right? Yeah. After that, what we can do, I already created my account, right? So that is why I'll share with you this document. So step by step, I prepared. Look at this. So in the document, step by step, everything available here. Look at this. Once you click on create new account, yeah, this page will be open, right? Give the email address, account name, click on verify email address. Once you click on verify email address, now you'll get the verification code that you need to enter here. Once you enter the verification code here, now look at this. It will ask you to provide your password, root user password, and confirm password. 2 times we need to provide the password here. Root user password, confirm password. After that, look at this. Once you provide your password, now, yeah, it will ask you to provide your full information, full name, everything. So here, look at this. How do you plan to use this AWS? Business or personal? Make sure everyone select the personal only. Don't select business. Don't select business. If you select business, it will ask you to provide the business information. So that is why we need to select always personal, right? So you need to provide your full name, mobile number, and a country region, and address, city, and also state, postal code. I have read and agree. Check this box. Click on continue. So after that, it will ask you to provide your account information, bank account information. So either a debit card or credit card information we need to provide, right? So card holder name, and here expiration date, card expiration date, either a debit card or credit card, either SBI card, ICICI card, Citibank card, HDFC card, Axis Bank, these banks. Okay. So either Master or Visa card only, debit or credit. Okay. So here card holder name, expiration date, card expiration date, and card, sorry, card number, card expiration date, card holder name, CVV, right? After that, look at this. To ask you to provide the PAN also, you can provide, nothing to worry, Andy. They will not charge anything. They will not charge anything for validation only, right? You can provide your PAN number and click on verify and continue. Look at this. Once you continue that, so from you, it will ask you to provide your OTP. You will get one OTP to your mobile. Provide the OTP here. Once you submit this, yeah, from your account, 2 rupees will be deducted. 2 rupees will be deducted, right? So after that, yeah, it will ask you to check the text message or voice call. Select text message, country region, you can give, mobile number also you can give, and a security check. You can give this security check code here. Click on send SMS. Okay. You will get the validation verification code here that you need to enter here. Once you enter this, now it will ask you to provide a personal use or business or individual or group. We need to choose the personal use only and individual here, ownership. Click on continue. After that, look at this. Yeah, so basic support, developer support, or business support. Three options are available. So basic support is free completely. You can choose this first one. Click on complete sign up. Once you click on complete sign up, you'll get this message. Congratulations. Thank you for signing up for AWS. Okay. Yeah. After that, one more step is there, which is, look at this. My role is IT administrator and I'm interested in DevOps or cloud role. You can choose anything here. Click on submit. Once you submit this, account will be successfully created. Right? This account is, currently they are giving 6 months free. Earlier they used to give 1 year free, right? So this account will be 6 months free and without any charges, we can use this account, right? So whatever the free services they're providing, that we can use. I'll show you while working on AWS. Tomorrow onwards, we are going to start working on AWS. What are the free services available? What are the paid services available? I'll show you. Okay, so coming 6 months, we don't need to pay single NP. Without any charges, we can use. Okay, clear, right, everyone? So unknowingly, they will not charge anything from your account. Since long, I'm using AWS account, not paying anything. Okay. Yeah, please share the AWS account creation document. Sure. Definitely. So in the Google Classroom, I upload. Okay. I'm from UK. Can I create my account based on here detail? Okay. Yes, you can create. You can use your card, their card, or else Indian card also fine. Okay. Fine. So I'll share with you this document. So make sure everyone prepare your account today or tomorrow morning. So tomorrow evening, we are going to start AWS. So first we can walk through the console. After that, we can create the resources, right? So in real-time projects, what are the activities we are performing currently? Same activities you can perform here also, right? So all activities, real-time activities, and so same activities you can perform here. Azure, I'll show you definitely. So once we complete this AWS services and DevOps services, then we'll jump into Azure. Okay, Azure and GCP. Fine. Any questions, anyone? So this document I upload to Google Classroom. You can download this document and you can create your account, right? So I explain in my account, you need to practice in your account. I explain in my account, you need to practice in your account. Okay, I'll show you. And once the account is successfully, once the account is created successfully, next, how can we connect this account? Go to aws.amazon.com, click on sign into the console. Look at this, everyone. So here, sign in using root user. Click here. Now you need to you need to give the root user email address. Select root user. So what is IAM user? I explain later. Okay. So give the email ID here. Click on next. Give the password. And you can log in. So first time, no need to give any MFA code. Okay. So later, after 1 week, you can enable the MFA. How to enable the MFA? Multi-factor authentication. I'll show you that. Okay. So here we need to give the MFA code 980593. In your mobile, you need to download the Google Authenticator. In Google Authenticator, you'll get the code, right? That you need to enter. Yeah, this is my AWS account, AWS console, right? Yeah, make sure everyone prepare your account. Yeah, tomorrow onwards, we're going to start AWS. The people who are not registered so far, So make sure you can register today or tomorrow, and you can share with me the screenshot once you make the fee, right? So that I'll add into WhatsApp group. Fine. Yeah. If you have any more questions you want to talk to me, you can reach out to my number. My number already shared with you, right, everyone? So my mobile number is 96422 11711. So this is my mobile number. Please take down, everyone. The new guys joined, right? You can take down, you can reach out to me, or else you can reach out to our admin. We'll share with you all the information. Okay. Yeah. Mallesh, share the personal message. Okay. Azure, yeah, we cannot start right away because AWS is the primary platform. If you understand AWS, you can easily understand Azure also. Azure will take some time, Andy. So Azure also will go very deep there. Okay. Fine. Clear at everyone. So any more questions, anyone? Fine. Yeah, we can stop here. So tomorrow onwards, we're going to start AWS. So far, only theoretical part, basics, right? So tomorrow onwards, you need to prepare your laptop for practice. Okay. So all these sessions will be practical oriented sessions, not theoretical only. Okay. Make sure everyone prepare your laptop. You require laptop and internet connectivity for practicing. Okay. So meanwhile, you can create your AWS account. Okay. So if you are facing any issues while creating the account, you can post the screenshot in the group. You already added to the group, right? While creating the account, if you are facing any issues, you can take the screenshot and post into the WhatsApp group. Fine. Yeah. So we can stop here. Yeah. Someone asking, sir, can we not starting? We're not starting from Git. So Git and Docker, Kubernetes, these are all DevOps tools, right? First, we need to understand cloud, Andy. So on top of the cloud resources, we need to configure the Docker, Kubernetes, Git. These tools we can configure on cloud platform, right? First, we need to understand cloud, AWS. Once AWS completes, then we'll jump into DevOps tools one by one. We should know about Linux. Yes, true. But after few sessions, Linux will be started, Andy. After few sessions. Okay? Correct. You are right, Andy. So after few sessions, Linux will be started. Whatever the services we required for DevOps near cloud engineer, those will be covered, Linux services. So whatever I promised in the content, so those services will be covered. Clear, right, everyone? Linux will be covered after a few sessions. After 4 days, maybe after 4 days or 3 days, Linux will be started. Okay? Linux is required. Yeah, few sessions, nothing to worry, Andy. 3-4 days we can understand easily without Linux. After that, we require Linux. So Linux, whatever the services required for a DevOps near cloud engineer, those will be covered. Okay, so after 3 days or 4 days, we'll start Linux. Okay, fine. Yeah, we can stop here. Make sure everyone create the account. So still, if you have any questions while creating the account, okay, or if you're facing any issues while creating the account, you can take the screenshot and post into the group. Fine. So please take down my number so you can reach out to me. If you want to talk to me, right, you can register and you can add into WhatsApp group and you'll get the Google Classroom access. You can download the documents. You can follow the documents. Fine. Yeah, we can stop here. Yeah, thank you all.